Hello my Virgo friends, I hope you're all doing well. This is Guidinghalo here, and I'm going to do a message for what Spirit would like you to know for the week of the 20th to the 27th. Whoa, well that one flipped already. Sea turtle protection. It says, you are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Protected and happy in spite of the challenges you face. This is going to be a rough week for quite some few. There's some astrological aspects going on that are going to be incredibly tough. And I think it's been tough for quite some time already. Well, there's a truth, an ingenious idea, or a new way, a new wisdom, a new something that someone's learned or is going to learn that's really going to help bring about the end of a cycle and the start of a new one. Yeah, definitely the end of a cycle. And the new one, it seems to me, is going to start with a 10 of Cups scenario or end in the 10 of Cups scenario. So joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Perhaps someone's been faced with a challenging truth as of late. And there is going to be out-and-out happiness come your way here with this cycle ending, whether you see that it's happiness or not. I think you've been fighting a battle for a long time, and you somehow get to put the swords down and finally walk away and say, you know what, I'm done. But I think someone may feel very defeated in it, but it truly is a happy thing. And if you don't feel it's a happy thing, it may be time to change your perspective. Now, I just did a Spirit Wants You to Know. What Spirit wants you to know for the 17th, 18th, and 19th. And this here reading here is very much like that. Almost like similar cards are coming out that were in there as well. All right, let's pull, whoops, my cards are falling over here. Pull one of these cards. Clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perspective or perfection of who you are. I think there may be a tendency for someone to truly beat themselves up here, to get really down on yourself, and to possibly not see the beauty in a situation, because when we're in it, it's the worst time to even think about finding beauty in a situation, especially if it doesn't feel great. There is the 10 of Cups here, which could, you know, bring an ending to a stability, or in some way, shape, or form, how someone felt stable, whether in a home or with a family or children, whichever. And perhaps it's a harsh truth or an ingenious idea of a way to be able to put the swords down and get out of a scenario. Perhaps. I'm getting as well that someone might feel like in some way, shape, or form, you're beating yourself up in a sense that you're telling yourself that you've been delusional or not understanding. Sorry about that. Not understanding how it is that when you've manifested so much beauty in your life that now you're going through this. But the Divine's asking you to banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. All right, let's see what's going on here. You're the master of finding life's flow. So even if you're going through hard times, you still understand ebb and flow. You still understand how to work with flow. Okay, be in harmony with the rhythm, and your path will unfold. Persevere, and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. The Ace of Swords is all about wisdom, knowledge. It's all about anything to do with the mental capacity for something. And I feel like someone has learned a truth or is accepting a truth for themselves that is truly going to help them drop the swords and walk away from the battle. Or perhaps you feel like you've won a battle in some sort of way where a family situation is concerned. Because we got the Ten of Cups here, although this also could be the ending of what you thought was a Ten of Cups scenario. Being that we have the Sun card here, which is the happiest card in the deck, it's like happy times, a love of life. It's joy, contentment, and gratitude because of the ending of a cycle that has been an absolute battle. And well, now you just don't have to fight with that crap anymore. But somebody here is still in the mental fog. Banish the fog of illusion. This is almost like illusion to me. It's like the Seven of Cups is like there's so many things going on and they all look so pretty. But there's a big old fog around there. You know, it's like confusion. There's lack of clarity in possibly how to move forward. There's lack of clarity as to what the truth here is in the situation. There's lack of clarity perhaps in taking responsibility for things that are in your life that you're dealing with. We have the swords here. We have the Ace of Swords too can be cutting through the BS in a massive, massive way. It's the sword that can cut out. This is like the sword that the Queen of Swords and King of Swords carry around, right? You know, they're the ones that when you harness that energy, you cut out the BS and just leave the crap behind and go about the beauty. But there is great happiness in ending this trajectory and this cycle you've been in. Great confusion about how to move forward, but still happiness in it. It's been an absolute battle to get to this point, and I feel like someone's putting their hands in their head and being like, man, I'm just so done. Ask me if I even care, because I don't right now. I don't even care. You may have had to leave somewhere with just a suitcase to get yourself safe once this truth was delivered, or once you realize this. It has absolutely been a battle, and you may feel like you've not won the battle, but there's a truth that's going to be delivered for somebody that helps them put the swords down, and truly, I believe, brings about puts you on the start of the trajectory with knowledge in the happiness that you've been seeking for a very, very long time. And being where you were prior to all of this was not going to bring that about. And it's entirely possible. For a long time, the divine has been urging you to move forward. Please just move, literally move, like leave the house, leave the people, leave the everything, leave the whatever that you don't have any control over, any say over. Leave the area of the people that have the negative energy if you can, you know. So let's see what this here is about, the prison wife. Let's read this one, shall we? Where'd my book go? Here it is. All right. Self-sabotage. Poverty consciousness. Card number 31, which equals a 4. So we're talking about hearing from your ascended masters and the angels here, coming to give you guidance. The prison wife. Card number 31. As an ally, when the prison waif arrives in this realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are, in fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so why try? I don't deserve this. I'm unlovable. In fact, You're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news, because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts, let yourself out of jail, and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. As a challenger, are you a prisoner of worry, distrust, cynicism, and fear? Do you constantly tell yourself that there's not going to be enough? Or do you see only lack and poverty wherever you look? Perhaps your expectations of perhaps your expectations of negative results and repercussions serve to keep you imprisoned by your own thoughts. Do you feel that you're not allowed success in life? When the prison waif comes as your challenger, he warns you that you're now seeing in your life the results of those negative thoughts and expectations. If you don't like what you see, it's time to transform the way you see it. If you aren't happy with your life, change your thoughts. That alone has the power to change your life. Difficulties are learning curves right now. Just remember that this prison won't hold you for long. Take the time to learn about mistakes. The lessons ensure later and greater success. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards just for clarity's sake. Tell me a little more, please, about this Ace of Swords. I'm going to use a different deck to clarify. Tell me a little more about this Ace of Swords, please. A little more about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, messages coming in at a very fast pace. Either you're delivering them or they're coming to you. But whoever's getting this message, it's a hard message for someone to get. What is this World card about? All up in your head about the ending, not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, and really and truly doing the work. Can't sleep though, because man, stress has come to eat at ya. 10 of Cups. The divine working in the background. This is all the divine's doing, working in the background to put you on the trajectory of this happiness and this 10 of Cups energy. The divine wanting you to understand that even though you're going through this, they are still going to bring about the happiness you seek. Something that is possibly in the court system or dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be a lawyer. Someone's lawyer stepping in to make a change for somebody that really, really helps them move forward. Something that you've been feeling tied to in some way, or you could be getting some help from a Capricorn person who's going to come in and help bring a ray of sunshine into your life. And in a way, it could be you reuniting with this person like you've not seen them for a long time. It also could be that you're celebrating. They give you an idea as to how to celebrate and to walk away from this battle that you've been fighting for so long. 7 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups about, please? Well, it's about coming into absolute creation mode. It's coming into Empress energy. What you put in mind about 6 months ago is going to come to fruition in the next 3 months. Okay? What you put into mind or into the universe 3 months ago is going to come to fruition in 6 months. This is the card of Venus. Taurus energy. Feeling very stubborn, possibly, or very, very set in your ways about what it is you like and what it is you don't like, which is good. That's why we come here. And this 7 of Cups, these opportunities, it can cause at times confusion. Banish the fog of illusion. So understand what is illusion and what is truth in your life. You may be taking some time out to try and meditate and then get some sort of clarity on what's happening. Where are you feeling imprisoned in your life? What is this imprisoned about? Okay, we got the Hangman. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or going inward and asking the divine for clarity about how to reach this 9 of Pentacles status. Perhaps you are even in that 9 of Pentacles status, but you just don't see it at this point. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius as well, Virgo. I hope this resonates for somebody out there, and I hope it gives you some hope and some help. Let's read this. Dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for your highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic seed pods in a basket. glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and go? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with miraculous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and love you so deeply and are so happy to support you. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and I'll talk to you again soon.